Hi, my amazing Cancers, and thanks for tuning in to Simone Speak. I'm going to be covering your 23rd to the 31st of October love reading. First and foremost, I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you all so much for the lovely birthday wishes. My birthday is today. I'm filming this video for you guys on Sunday, the 22nd. So I am beyond grateful, and I have so much gratitude in my heart for every single viewer, subscriber, social media watcher, cross-watcher, etc. that even bothers to say happy birthday to me. It's very, very nice and sweet of you all, so thank you so much, okay? So, Cancers, let's get into your spread, alright? I'm going to show you all the 10 cards you have in the Celtic Cross spread, and then I'm going to interpret the storyline that I see here, or multiple storylines that I see for the end of October for you Cancers. Now, this video is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's a general reading, so it's not going to apply to every single Cancer, okay? So I always say, take what you need to take what you can, and leave the rest. Alright, so the first two cards we have are extremely interesting. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. Now, upright, this talks about quick action. So a lot of the times this talks about a quick exchange of text messages, or a quick job offer, or something that happens, really, really quick and it's instant. Well, you have that in reversed. All right, so with this card in reverse, I do see different levels of pause, okay? So emotionally, physically, financially, I do see you Cancers taking a second look towards the end of October. I feel like you guys are really, really tired of being messed around with, and to back that up, I have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay, so you may have some really tough choices to make. I also do get the feeling from the Eight of Wands reverse that this person could be Pisces, fellow Cancer, Scorpio that you're dealing with. I definitely get the feeling that you're not really sure what to believe with this person. For some of you Cancers, this person was in your life towards the beginning of October, and they were starting to have communication with you, and then all of a sudden, they're not talking to you as much, they're not calling you, they're not asking you to hang out, so it definitely seems like there is some kind of pause. Now, don't freak out, you do have the life experience card, which is the Tower, but I'm going to say the life experience card number 16, okay? This card is the second card that I pulled, so it makes sense, having a pause in action and then having the Tower overlapping that means that there's some serious under construction going on in your life, Cancers, and that's perfectly fine. The description of, okay, just got two clarifiers, the Sun and the Six of Pentacles, so do not worry. It looks like on the money front, you definitely could be getting some more answers. If you've been waiting for a check, you've been waiting for a job, it may be slower than usual. I've been telling a lot of different zodiac signs. I don't know much about astronomy and astrology. I know a good amount, but not a whole lot, and we were in Libra season. We're going into Scorpio season starting tomorrow, and there's a lot of things going into Scorpio, so I'm not sure if there's a slowing down of energy, but honestly, almost every single sign I've read for so far has something to do with exhaustion and pause and balancing, so it's not just you Cancers. I just think it's maybe just an overall thing, towards the end of the month, people are going through a lot, I guess, so it seems like that's kind of reflecting in every person's, every zodiac's reading. So as we go into the recent past, they're saying they want me to clarify something with the Tower. So can you please clarify the Tower for me? I just saw the card. Please clarify the Tower for Cancers for me. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting a little bit of a cold, but I'm trying to get over it. You have the Moon and you have the Nine of Swords. So to clarify card number 16, you have card number 18 and the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is just a step down from the ultimate breakup card, so thank God we don't see that card, which is the Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords here, and this is all about anxiety. So I do feel like a chronic-like type of anxiety around you. What is this anxiety around Cancers for? What are they having? Hopefully you guys aren't all having this, but for the Cancers that are having chronic anxiety, what is this anxiety about? So it's about a wish not coming true, or you wanting a wish to come true, and you're wondering if it's gonna come true. For some of you guys, like, you're wondering, is my life gonna get better? Is my relationship gonna get better? Well, here you have the ultimate Scorpio card, which is card number 13, the Death card, with the Seven of Cups. So what I see here is that if you're involved with a Cancer, Scorpio specifically, could be rising, could be Venus, it definitely looks like this person is preoccupied with their own money as well. And you got some serious cards coming out here. You got the Four of Swords, which ties into the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, taking some kind of pause, not going forward head on with something. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. Now, everybody knows that the Three of Swords is, I actually think I hardly ever pull this card, but of lately in these spreads, I've been pulling this card a lot. And on the Three of Swords, it's about, a heartbreak, okay? Sometimes third party, and in traditional decks, when you see the Three of Swords, there's normally a heart in the middle with three swords. So if you're with a Scorpio, it looks like you've had to release a Scorpio because of some kind of affair, and if it wasn't because of some kind of affair, it's because this person is not paying attention to you, and it kind of forced you to overthink the situation. But Cancers, you guys are naturally emotional. I'm Cancer rising, I'm Libra moon, I'm Scorpio sun. Majority of things on my chart is Libra and Scorpio, more so Scorpio. So what I can say for you Cancers, just kind of reading off of what I see here, whatever is in your control it, right? If you cannot control somebody else, do not put all your eggs in one basket and cry over this person. Now, I'm not saying if you gain emotions for this person, that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that don't allow someone else to consume your emotional vessel and consume your life to the point in which they're making you be in a tower phase and you feel like the whole world is falling apart. So let's see why. I want to do another clarifier, probably another mini storyline for the Tower. Five of Wands. Okay, so difference of opinions. All right, so there definitely could have been some tussles. You have the Justice card and the Queen of Pentacles. So for sure, you're going through a lot, Cancers. I think a lot of water signs so far have been going through a lot of transition. Dealing with Scorpio energy is not the easiest. We are a very transformative sign. So for you Cancers, it may affect you in a way in which, you're getting the, it's like I see a plane crashing and it's like you're sitting in the front and you get, the impact first. So, you guys are a water sign. So, but honestly speaking, it's a brief period. It's not gonna be forever. Like, I definitely see this Tower card here. It's around you. Once again, you have anxiety. The same cards. Okay, so I want to go deeper into this little trio right here. I keep getting for you guys the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Oh my god. And I honestly mean this, not to be funny, not to be judgmental, because I'm a Cancer rising. I have no reason to, be biased. I really just wish that I would have positive readings for every sign, and I really mean that. The videos may be shorter, but if I had all positive readings of people falling in love and getting married, I would take that, and I'd be very, very happy. It's better than seeing anxiety in the Tower, right? Cancers, it's better than seeing that. So what is this anxiety about? Okay, so for some of you guys, the anxiety is coming from you thinking that you're pregnant, or you thinking that you could be pregnant, and you may be pregnant for a Scorpio or a Cancer, or I'm even hearing a Gemini and Leo, and because you could be pregnant, this is not for everybody, but because you could be pregnant, you don't know whether you should try and work on the relationship or bounce. So I think throughout the spread, we'll see what you guys should do. Majority of you Cancers should do. If this resonates with you, I guess we'll see towards the end what you can do about that. But there is a lot of sword cards here that I'm pulling as clarifiers for the Tower. And clearly, the sword cards are in relation to the Tower, because there's anxiety, there's been breakups and makeups, there's been a lot of things going on around you guys, that a lot of these things are not in your control, I see. So, like I said, if they're not in your control, don't add that extra burden onto yourself. Just kind of let it fall by the wayside and focus on what you can focus on, okay? Now, moving on to the distant past card, you have a Knight of Wands, all right? Now, this card is really about sometimes competition, sometimes having to feel like you have to kind of compete and, present yourself in a different way to get a certain result. But ultimately, it talks about, protecting what you have, protecting what you've built, okay, protecting the relationship you built with this person, and keeping at it and not letting anyone take you away from this person or this project, this new job, or this thing. Now, going into your recent past, you have another major arcana card, the World, card number 21. So to see a card like the Tower, then the World, and in your best outcome card, you have the Star, that definitely should let you Cancers know that, there may be crying now, there may be some struggle now, but, there's always a new day, and I definitely see you Cancers getting over this. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of readers say this, and I actually agree, sometimes the Tower comes in one's life at the wrong time, but for a reason. For you, it may feel like the wrong time, but when it comes in your life, it's for the right time. You see what I'm saying? It's when it needs to happen, and it needs to take some things out of your life that have been hindering you from progress. Now, once again, you have so many cards coming out. It's ridiculous. You have the Lovers, Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. So with the Star card, you have the Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Lovers. So with this little trio right here, I do see some of you Cancer struggling to get over someone because you want an apology. And I'm going to kind of take some of the Scorpio energy and put it into your video. Throughout this entire month, I've been telling Scorpios that this month is full of lessons for them. Full of really, 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 really interesting lessons. And I was telling Scorpios that, the person you're connecting with may not tell you everything that you want to hear. It's like, why would they? If they've cheated, if they found someone else, sometimes they won't always be mature enough, whether it's male or female or whatever, to confront you and to tell you what the truth is. So this Justice card to me really does signify wanting an apology. Okay, this energy with this card is like, you guys want an apology. The two cards that flipped out were the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so it says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now's the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. And I definitely do see a lot of Cancers have somewhat abandoned their career and their work life to find love. And, I don't want to really inject my personal 2 cents because, this is about you guys. This is about your own choices. There's a major nostalgia over here, major nostalgia with the Six of Cups. But what I can say is that, love sometimes finds people in their mess. And love is unbreakable. Love can be shaked, but it's unbreakable. So whatever Tower, whatever stop of communication that's going on, if it's true love, it will work out in the end. But I definitely don't see a lot of you guys do have a lot of responsibilities around you, but it doesn't seem like you really want to accept someone's infidelity or someone's not interested in you anymore. It just seems like you don't really want to accept that that person's not around. And when I do spreads like this, I always tell people, it has to be 50-50%. And I can honestly tell you Cancers that the only place I see this person's energy is the Eight of Wands reversed. Guys, do not bite my head off. Do not get upset. Do not say, oh my God, this is shit. Stay positive, guys. Stay positive for me, please. So, yeah, the only place I see this person's energy is the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands reversed. Because that's about communication. And they purposely, Cancers, may have actually stopped communication with you. I'm not saying this to get on your nerves. I'm not saying this to, I'm just telling you guys what I see. Now, in your immediate future, you have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come in, okay? Waiting to see what you work so hard for. So what are the Cancers waiting on? What are they waiting for? Well, they're waiting for this person to take a chance with them. But I actually originally felt like it was this way, but I turned it upside down. So either you or someone else may be waiting for the perfect opportune time to take a chance, because a lot of the relationship situations I see for you Cancers, they're not one night stand relationships. They're not relationships in which you can kind of just build it up and toss it out. A lot of you Cancers have gotten to a point with someone in which you can even get married or get proposed to, and it's really, really hard for you guys to kind of just turn away and it's like not know what's going on. So I'm just gonna quickly do, sorry guys, my MacBook Pro is hooked up to my computer. My birthday's tomorrow, so everyone's texting me. But let me just do quick, I want to just do 3 cards for like a theme. You do have 4 more cards with the Celtic cross left. You have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups, and the Judgment card. Okay, so, oh my god, so all these cards are reversed except the Star. Okay, so you have the Moon reversed, card number 18, you have the Sun reversed, card number 19, and then you have upright, card number 17, the Star. So there definitely could have been some kind of rejection, so I definitely want to say as a precaution to you Cancers, please be careful who you're giving your heart to. Please be careful in who you're allowing to influence, your emotions, because I do see some kind of rejection, some kind of like, this person's not here. And it's saying to focus on your finances, okay? Going into the middle of November, I think you Cancers are really going to want to either go on vacation, I'm hearing, or somewhere exotic. And you're going to want that money for wherever you want to go. So it's saying, please focus on your finances. Now, going to the last 4 cards of your Celtic cross spread Cancers, you have the Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Prince of Cups, and the Judgment card. So when I spread those energies out, what I see for you guys is that you definitely want, you definitely don't want to feel like you're stuck. With the Seven of Swords, you definitely don't want to feel like you can't leave this person. But for a lot of you Cancers, you are in love with this person, and it's a very deep emotional experience for you. It's been a very deep emotional experience for you. But I think that maybe towards the end of October, I don't see a finality, but I think a lot of you Cancers are going to realize that, I need to be treated better. Maybe I'm seeing a handful of you guys, the person you're connecting with may reach out to you and tell you the truth and say, you know what, I can't do this right now, or I'm too busy, and you both may part ways mutually. Okay, that's the best way to do it. And with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands reversed with the full upright, I see you Cancers really taking a chance. I don't see it being final in October, but I think towards like the beginning of November, I just really feel like you're going to have a whole different perspective. And right now it may be hard to accept and may be hard to comprehend, but there is definitely, work situations, jobs, careers, business programs, internships. There's a lot of things waiting in the wings for you Cancers to acknowledge in terms of your finances and your career. So don't be afraid to put in a little bit of extra elbow grease into your money, because if you do, it's definitely going to be top of the line. I mean, the King of Pentacles is one of the best cards for money, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So if you really put a little bit of elbow grease into your finances, I think it will really, really benefit you. But over here, I definitely see like a coming to Jesus moment in which, you really judge how you've fallen in love. Even right now, I think you can't just have begun to analyze, why did I fall in love with this person? Why do I really want this person? So I want to get a spirit card, aka advice card. So what should Cancers do What should Cancers do? Show me 3 cards for the overall theme. What should Cancers do? Okay, so believe that love exists. Believe that love exists. It may not be right now. That person may have not been the one, but believe that love exists. Have fun in everything you do. The Two of Pentacles says this: bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So yes, on the college front, on the business front, on the career front, you have a lot of money that's waiting for you to pucker up into and to take by the balls, and you do have a lot of options. Okay, so whatever path you're on emotionally right now with this person, that's not the only path that you have. Okay, you can choose to be happily single, or you can choose to want to keep pursuing this person. It's really, the ball's in your court, Cancer, but I definitely feel like a lot of you Cancers may get out of the stage in which you feel like this person is controlling your life, I feel, and it may be a slow process, but I think for majority of you Cancers, if you really get what I'm saying in this video, I think it will definitely bless your life, and I think that you'll definitely find what works for you, what you can tolerate, and what you can't tolerate, because you have the Wheel. Okay, card number 10, Major Arcana, is a great card. It says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So delays are over, Cancer, so you don't have to worry about what hasn't worked in the past. All you have to focus on is what can work and what you can have in your control. I love you, Cancer, so much. If you know a fellow Sun, Moon, or Rising, please show this video to them. I love you guys. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I'm trying my best to get through all of them and like them and comment back. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your week, guys. A great rest of your October. Love you guys. Bye.